young Filipino women are also taking part in important conversations and making their voices heard for a cause. Danielle Vasallo Nakpil is a chairwoman of a nonprofit group for mental health awareness and was selected to join the United Nations Youth Assembly in New York City. She also used to be a digital producer for CNN Philippines. Danielle joins us now on The Final Word. Congratulations,
Thank
Danielle!
you so much, sir.
My
Thank
God,
you
a
so much,
former
Sir Rico.
CNN digital producer now going to New York, and you'll
Yes,
be
I
right
am.
at the heart of the
Yes.
United Nations. What does
Yes.
it feel like?
I'm just ecstatic. This my my second time going back to New York, and I'm just so excited for to meet new people again and to be, of course, at the UN. It's such a great opportunity and such a huge privilege.
And what is the responsibility, Danielle, of a UN Youth Assembly ambassador?
Of course, it's a huge privilege, but it's also a big responsibility, which means that there's so much work to be done. And doing the work as an ambassador representing the Philippines, I will be speaking there about the pressing social issues that the Philippines is facing right now, especially in the midst of the pandemic. And I'm also gathering my delegation of young, brilliant, trailblazing Filipinos to fly with me there in New York.
And how many of these young, talented, trailblazing Filipinos will be joining you this coming
Right
August?
now, we already have 7 brilliant delegates that have been accepted, and we're still accepting. We're still in the process of pulling together Filipinos from all over the world, actually, to be part of the delegation.
And from which particular sectors are these youthful Filipinos?
So basically, these young leaders are championing the 17 SDGs. So there are from in the climate action, mental health, healthcare, different sectors.
And how many Filipinas and Filipinos, Filipino males and Filipino females will be part of this delegation? What is your target? More Filipino women, for sure.
Yeah.
They have to really have a seat on the table.
Yes, of
and
course.
your voices
Of
should be
course.
heard.
Definitely, sir.
So, how important is it for young female leaders like yourself to have a seat on the table and to speak on the rostrum inside the United Nations?
For me, I think it is very crucial, especially at this point in time, for young female leaders to rightfully take their seats at the table. Because it doesn't just inspire and empower other female leaders, but it also gives us an avenue and a platform to speak of our narrative, to own our voice. I wouldn't say to find our voice, because we already have a voice.
Correct.
And what's needed is to own it.
Own it, empower it,
Yes,
and
yes.
share it.
To share the narrative of our own generation, of our own struggles. And I think that's very important to inspire also the next generation of young female leaders.
And you're also inspiring a lot of people with your nonprofit group, Where There Is Hope. Tell us more about this advocacy.
So Where There Is Hope is a God-centered, art and science-led nonprofit mental health organization. So it was founded in 2017, and we used to focus on mental health awareness through different campaigns, online campaigns, in-person campaigns. But now we already also shifted to psychoeducation, and we're offering psychotherapies, group therapies, and counseling.
What got you into it?
I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2013, and I think that my personal advocacy and my personal story is that you are beyond your sickness. There's a power in acknowledging that there's something wrong in diagnosis, but it's also a long process of healing, and healing is not linear. And I wouldn't say that I am completely healed in the scientific meaning, because I still take my medicine, I go to therapy, but I think I am recovering each day, and that's a good part of it. And it inspired me to tell my story and to provide accessible services to people like me.
What a wonderful and inspiring story that you're telling us right now,
Thank
Danielle.
you so much.
And tell us, I mean, a lot of our kababayans are experiencing a lot of mental health issues these days, especially during the pandemic. How can they be a participant in these sessions?
Yes, I would like to agree with what you said, Sir Rico, especially now during the COVID pandemic. It has taken a toll on the mental health of Filipinos, especially young people. because of the online schooling. They have missed like 2 years, and that's a lot in the life of adolescents. But we're here, nonprofit organizations like Where There Is Hope is here. They can contact us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/wherethereishope.org. They can also message us on Instagram, where there is hope.org. Actually, we're gonna have a psychoeducational talk tomorrow at 1 p.m. It's via Zoom, so they can visit our Facebook or our Instagram, and they can register for free.
You have a very wonderful story, and you inspire us all.
Thank you
And
so
good
much.
luck in New
Thank you
York.
so much.
I hope I can go with you. I love New York.
I love
and
New York.
we're all looking forward to your talk and your speech at the United Nations. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining us, Danielle Nakpil.